grind, got to feed my family and my niggas. Ain't no if, ands, or meet with my triggers, and these leg shots won't understand. Whatever your situation, that is your mess to fix. Re-up won't go for it. Guns ring, sing like vocalists, emotionless, yeah.
I guess I caught a brick recording the sound scan. Okay. The critical acclaim was that of a proud man. Prepare for the worst, that blood's on Jive's hands. See, when the fury dropped, so did 80,000 grams. Add that to my 80,000 fans. Snow blizzard blinding, it wasn't the climate. All-Star Vegas, them bitches thought I went diamond. Standing on a chair, the go-getter stare. Dope boys going crazy, throwing money in the air. Where it lands, it falls, live life without a care. One tilt of the scale and that money's back here. It's been a lot of talk within this last year, but it ain't enough armor for niggas to clash here. I see you niggas pussy, I'm calling you pap smear. Who supply the ghetto? Who fire the metal? Shaking they boots, look in the eyes of the devil.
Lyrically, the kingdom of heaven I'm sitting in. I set him up the top 5 writers in the game. My name's penciled in elite. You can't test my pen. I'll be a stencil then. Tap dance all over these instruments with penmanship. Black card membership. Summertime red toy. Black horse insignia. Sitting low. Doors to the sky. That's my winter shit. Fall give a war, but the mercerized low and Stan Smith. That's my tennis shit. Bracelets, no blemishes. Fly nigga, dope dealer swag. You can't stand the rain, all it diminishes. Fly shit, you thought you talk, I give them sentences. That race that you think that you started, I give them finishes. The grand finale, you could do the tally. Pistons on the car, out in Calais. The out A, 884 rings, call it John Saleh. Re-up gang album coming finally.
As I stay on my grind, got to feed my family and my niggas. Ain't no if, ands, or meet with my triggers, and these leg shots won't understand. Whatever your situation, that is your mess to fix. Re-up won't go for it. Guns ring, sing like vocalists, emotionless, yeah.
He couldn't see the sky, though it was so clear. To his eyes ran dry of the tears. And then still, it's too real for a nigga not to fear. So he stuck in his stands catching chills. His men ill, they feel they could've stopped the shit. A bitch nigga on some Proctor shit. His man was, at least to me, he never did nothing to eat. Watch another nigga feast and act like he do a piece. Broke him off proper. He got hit and died. Want the facts, find a doctor. Coroners, whoever we drawing them and warn with. Whoever trying to stop these vehicles, Jews, private pools, schools. Watching my kids snooze. Repeating to myself, losers are optional. Gots to hold my grip, so I goes through this. So who I love don't go through shit. At this point, I'm emotionless.
The older I get, the colder my heart grow. I'm surprised I can smile with such sorrow. And inside I keep it bottled. I'm numb to this shit like my pilot is on auto. My only alternative to pyro is this rap shit, and that itself's a sideshow. Truth be told, I've been feeling different lately. Like fuck money and the dollar is the devil's baby. I'm empty inside like Hollow Man. I'm here but I'm not, like a hologram. Barry said P is selfish as hell. I was like, stay in place, homie, watch yourself. Now this man could place my life upon a shelf. And as for P, he is yet to wish me well. So there it is, I pick my bone. Toast to CEO Mal, I'll sip alone.
As I stay on my grind, got to feed my family and my niggas. Ain't no if, ands, or meet with my triggers, and these leg shots won't understand. Whatever your situation, that is your mess to fix. Re-up won't go for it. Guns ring, sing like vocalists, emotionless, yeah.
Lord, I forgive, but I will never forget. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. If you want beef with the king, what is you gonna do? We back. This is Hood Tales with ConeHead coming to you live and direct on this rainy day. I mean, hopefully a lot of y'all ain't out there in the midst of that shit, but you know, be careful out there on them roads. You know, you got them idiots that don't know how to drive, so just, take it easy out there, If you don't have to be out there, then don't. And if you do, be cautious. This is episode 153. And we're going to talk about emotions. We're going to talk about emotions. We're going to talk about emotions. And the topic of the day is don't let your emotions make decisions for you. And I have to say that that's a big one for me, because I'm not gonna say I'm an emotional person. I'm very passionate, but some people would say that's emotion as well. But I had to learn over time that I don't always have to react with anger, which I guess anger is an emotion. Because I deal with a lot of anger issues. I have a very, I ain't gonna say bad temper, I got a quick temper. So, sometimes I might speak on something based out of emotion. I might, respond or react to something out of emotion. And I had to work on that, because that's kind of hard to do sometimes. I mean, I'm not a crybaby or pussy or nothing like that. I just know that when I believe something wholeheartedly, or when I stand for something, like, God gotta take me off the mountaintop, or He had to take me off the ledge, because I jump that motherfucker if I have to. But sometimes it's not necessary to have emotion mixed in with decision making that we do. That's why you find a lot of times people react off of emotion and find themselves in fucked up predicaments and bad situations based off of making a decision, a rational decision off of emotion, whether it's anger, disappointment, depression, things of that nature. And sometimes you find yourself in a worse situation than you expect to be. So, like dealing with a lot of the situations lately, I'm not gonna say emotional, but nigga frustrated and very, very pissed off and angry. So, just like last week when I was on the Zoom call, the man told me to shut up, and I don't think that I reacted out of emotion. I just reacted out of respect, because at the end of the day, I'm a grown man, regardless of why I'm on the Zoom. That's just me. Like, I'm in this situation due to the fact that I ended up with children from women who all about $1. And that's just what it is. It was never about me. It was never about seeing me ahead or seeing me happy. It was just based on the fact that they felt like I got it, I can get it, I have it. So they want to, get a piece. They want to get a taste of it. You know what I'm saying? And, to be all honest, that's the way they choose to live life. That's their choice. That's a decision. But, it takes an effect and a toll on me, and it takes an effect and a toll on me and my children. So, but this is just where it's at. So, for another man to tell me to shut up, that's not, cool in my book, based on the fact that I don't know you. Like, if it's somebody that's close to me and it's somebody that I trust and somebody that I love and I care about, you tell me to shut up, it's no big deal. But for a stranger to tell you to shut up, and then it's actually open court, so it's being recorded and everything like that. And really what I was doing was just trying to explain my situation, because I'm like, I don't owe this, and I don't owe nobody that. I want my credit for the time that, I wasn't available to take care of my children, because I was, in jail. So Buddy had the nerve to tell me to shut up. And I'm like, we on Zoom, we on, you in your safe space, Judge in their safe space, and I'm in my space. And to say that was kind of like rude and disrespectful for me, especially coming from a person that I don't even know. I only see you on this thing from time to time. when I had to be on that. And so my reaction was more of like, hold on, who you talking to? Like, nah, I don't care why I'm on here. I don't care what it looked like on paper to y'all. I'm a man first, regardless. Like, I don't give two shits. My kids seen me for Christmas and Christmas break. And my daughter spent Christmas with me, and my son, I went and seen him a week after. So I ain't just no absentee dad, or I'm not no parent that ain't around or pop up on holidays and shit. I try to see my kids. I be with my kids most of the year round, if possible. So I wouldn't tolerate the disrespect part of it. And so, I went off. I ain't gonna lie, I snapped. Because I'm like, hell, hold on. Like, I don't care about no judge being on here. I don't care about making no mockery and no shit. Like, that was the language that was spoken to me once that shit got to that point. But I'm like, nah, I ain't accepting that because we on this shit. Fuck him, fuck this court, fuck this bullshit, kangaroo shit y'all got me in. Because at the end of the day, shit, I've been humble and been peaceful since at the beginning of this shit, and I'm dealing with this shit. 20-some years of this shit. You don't think I don't have the right to be tired of this shit and be frustrated every time I look up y'all snatching something from me that keep me from being productive, to keep me from taking care of my responsibility. So at the end of the day, I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm sick of it. It's 22 years, 22 years of this shit. It ain't just start with my younger kids. I've been dealing with this shit my whole life since I had kids. And it's just got to a point where I'm just sick of this shit and I'm tired of them playing with me. Because I don't care about you having no entitlement or no judge or no fucking lawyer or no shit like that, police and none of that. You get your brain blown out, you get your head knocked off, and you get your ass cut up and kidnapped. Fucking around with the wrong motherfucker. That's just what that shit be sometimes. Like, I don't think people don't understand how you talk to people and who you be talking to sometimes. Me, with my mindset, I ain't the person to be talking crazy to. Because I know what I'll do to you. I ain't got no problem with that. And that was the whole thing. Like, look, I respect your shit when this shit is respectable. But motherfucker not finna talk to me like that. I don't give a fuck who you are. Pussy ass Biden couldn't talk to me like that. Fuck no. So no, I'm not going for that. Nobody ain't finna sit here and talk to me any kind of way. I think that shit gonna be okay just because you feel like you protected. But you ain't protected from nothing. God, you can get touched just like anybody else. That shit ain't saying nothing. And that's what them people need to realize and understand. Like, you can't be talking to people any kind of way just because you the judge or you the fucking lawyer, prosecutor. I told the prosecutor I'd punch him in his fucking mouth. Like, I don't care. I'm not afraid of y'all people, and that's the thing. But I had to learn how to channel that anger sometimes, and it's hard because at the end of the day, I've been wrong in a lot of situations that I kept my mouth closed on because I'm trying to get to the solution of the bullshit. You know, like the last time I was on that shit, that man told me I couldn't give up my parental rights. I'm like, man, Cracker, you crazy. I done my homework and research. I know what I can do. Give up my rights to get beyond this bullshit, man. I have to go punch that. I have to go knock that broad in her mouth, knock all her teeth out. I might make her wear dentures for the rest of her life. That's one way to get out that shit. I had to be an abuser or a violent person. That's one way I could get out that shit. Cause I'm only doing it to get out so I can get from up under that debt they got a nigga under. And that shit crazy because they trying to say they can put you in jail for debt. That mean that anybody owe credit cards and shit, they bitches can take you to jail too. So how is it you can take me to jail for that and y'all got it on my credit report? You know, it's just things like that. But also, I was listening to Dane Calloway. I'm telling you, check that man's channel out. You gonna learn some shit. I was listening to something last night about Buster Luther King. And it basically was like the government pimped that nigga to make us have civil rights and do all this extra shit. And the topic of conversation is, did he help us or hurt us? I found out a lot of shit last night. Do you know in politics, they use emotional tactics to make us go vote for the candidate that seems to be on our side, that really don't care about us, but he seems to be on our agenda of what we want or what we think we should want. And this is what they did during the civil rights movement, because he was given a scenario of this one guy who was walking. He was doing a self march, walking from Memphis, Tennessee to Jackson, Mississippi, which was over 200 miles, 220 miles. But he was walking by himself. It wasn't nobody there with him. It was just him and a stick that he said was an African walking stick. So, and I want y'all to peep what happened. All right, so as he's walking, it's a film crew waiting for someone to bring them some drinks from the convenience store because they had pulled over on the side of the road, like this in the 60s. And so all of a sudden, they noticed that dude walking down the street with the stick by himself. He's doing a self march. So what happened, as he's walking by, they taking pictures of Buddy, this, that, and the third. I think they had a conversation with old boy. They said all of a sudden some white dude pulls up, calls this man by name, jumps out and shoots at the man with a shotgun, bird pellets and shit. So they take pictures of him ground like he bleeding and shit and things like that. And it was crazy because they basically staged that shit. Because the dude who did it, he waited for the police to come and everything. But Buddy wasn't really severely that hurt, but he was shot. So guess what? The film crew, the photography crew, they take the pictures, they send it to one of the major the paper that they work for, and guess what happens after that? Now you got a whole community in an uproar about what happened to him. So basically, they was using the civil rights and they was using Buster Luther King as the scapegoat to get us emotional about voting for presidents and people of that situation. And it was kind of crazy because when he realized that they had to use him and pimped him, he tried to switch the gear up. But, once he switched the gear, they went on ahead and knocked Buddy off. You know what I'm saying? Because all that time that we should overcome and that peaceful shit was really just used to be off. He used those pictures and those videos as far as his, campaign for civil rights. But the media and the people behind the screen, the politicians, was using that to make us go vote. Because do you ever realize, even with this last election, everybody voted off of emotion. They didn't vote off of the right candidate or the right person for the job. They just voted off of racism and they voted off of emotion. So that's why I say don't let emotions make your decision for you. So, people gonna say what they got to say about that shit, what I got to say about this shit. But I mean, dog did his research, dog did his homework. He gave me a prime example and I peeped that shit because I'm like, damn, that's all they try to do is either make us feel something or they try to make us feel bad because, this is what happened to this person. Because even when he was saying about the situation with cousin Trayvon, who's my blood cousin, when he got killed, they was trying to do that shit. Then when Mike Brown got killed, then when George Floyd, the Eric Gardner dude, like they was using those scenes and images of these people being killed and shit as a reason for us to go out to the polls and vote in big rows and numbers because we thinking this candidate is going to try to help fix that problem. And they never do at the end of the day. They haven't stopped anything that's been going on. And that's why I'm saying, like, even with yesterday's episode, okay, we came this far and got crumbs when wealth was in these people's existence since the beginning of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we still got a far ways to go. The dream was just to be able to hang with these people and not be judged and this and that, but they still judge us. They still pull on us, lock us up, dog us out, do us dirty, and we still have to pay for it. Regardless of a march, regardless of a whatever, it don't change. Nothing's really changed. We just evolve with the times, really. But at the end of the day, some people might disagree with what the fuck I got to say, but I stand on this shit. Like, at the end of the day, man, that shit ain't serve us no purpose. Oh, what? We got better schools, better education, because we went to a school that's integrated, or did we have good school teachers and professors and things when it came to our own schools? Like I say, my mother was the last graduating class of her high school, and it was a black high school. You know what I'm saying? And they started busing and shipping them over there to the main school for the school that was segregated at one point in time. And it's just crazy because they ended up closing that school down, and that school never reopened. And it just sat there, and they turned it into different little office buildings and little headquarters for things of that nature. But because my mama had Hope House in that same building at the school that she graduated from. And I just look at it, what could have been if we could have kept it in our community. It's not a race thing. It's just the fact that we could do better amongst ourselves. Like, it's crazy how, just like he said, they'll skip us for every fucking thing that could benefit our people in our community. But they'll give it to the foreigners. Shout out to my foreign friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing against y'all. It's just the way the government set this shit up. They created race to divide people, and that's what they've done. They've done this shit for hundreds of years. Because it used to be, like he said, it used to be class. First class, second class, third class. It's not class no more. It's race. And that's crazy because I remember you had first class citizens, second class citizens, and third class citizens. You know, first world countries, second world countries, and third world countries. The poorest of the poor. But I'm saying that to say this. A lot of the decisions that we made when it comes to politics and just even day-to-day living is sometimes based off of our emotions. People cheat because they make choices and decisions, but they also use emotion. Oh, well, you wasn't there for me when I needed you to be, or you wasn't there emotionally, or you know, when all they have to do is talk to you instead of seeking, you know, attention from somewhere else, you know. And that's the sad thing about it. It be based off of emotion. Like lust, you know what I'm saying? Sexual desire is just based off emotion. Because that shit comes and it goes. Once you bust your nuts sometimes, you be like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I'm saying? And as crazy as it may seem, that's really how a lot of this shit go in life. A lot of people make rash decisions off of in their feelings or their emotions at that point in time. And then when they step back and really calm down and really have a cooler head and realize, like, damn, I really was bugging or I was tripping. I've had those moments before. Well, I was like, man, I was wilding on that one. But I'm just me. I stand on what I like. What I say is what I say, and I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I don't sugarcoat and I don't bite my tongue on that. So I'm just learning in this journey of life that God has blessed me with to live to see a new year. It's just I have to do things with less emotion. I have to stop caring. I have to stop worrying. I have to stop not saying being cold or nothing, but I just have to start learning. I can't let emotion decide or make decisions for me, because I start realizing that it's not healthy. You know, I have to care less, and I'm sorry, but that's just how I gotta be in 2024. I gave so much of myself to a lot of unworthy and undeserving people. I promise you, I have my whole entire life. And I'm not ashamed of it. I did it because I thought it was the right thing to do. It was how I was morally brought up and everything, my character. So I don't regret it. I just wish it would have worked out how I thought it would work out. I wish it would have turned out the way I anticipated it to. And sometimes anticipation is a problem. But like I say, at the end of the day, I mean, I made those choices myself, whether it was emotions involved or not. Because I care about people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not no animal. You know, I could be savagery at times. I can be a cutthroat person at times when you cross certain lines with me. But I care about people. I want to see everybody doing good. I want to see everybody winning. I want to see everybody succeed. And I want to see everybody with joy in their life, and joy in their heart, smiles on their faces every day when they get up out their bed and leave their house. But I'm not the one that can bring that to everybody, because everybody not happy with themselves. Everybody don't love themselves. Everybody not happy with their situation or circumstances. And you know what's so amazingly blessed about my situation right now, man? I ain't in the best situation, but guess what? Doors have been opening for me, and I thank God for that. Like, I had I had a visitor come pull up on me yesterday. It was much necessarily needed. You know what I'm saying? And the doors finna blow off the motherfucking Lambo truck and the Rari truck. What should I tell you? Things gonna change. You gonna see a change. You gonna hear a different tone. You gonna hear a little bit more. You know, I'm happy now. And like even that was a blessing. I thank God for that. Cause you know, me and this person met a couple years ago, and you know we've been keeping in contact. We just hadn't seen each other. So he happened to pull up on me, and you know what I'm saying, it was a blessing. And like he said, we family. I told him we family, man. No matter what, we gonna always be family. I value the relationship. That relationship is for a lifetime, and it's a relationship that I always desired and I always prayed and asked God for. So it's gonna be you're gonna see some changes in a lot of things that go on around me when you hear me come on this thing, and when we start working on this new little situation we working on. You know, and I'm just thankful. I'm in great spirits because God been answering prayers that I needed answered, and I mean it's just my time. Like, I ain't gonna let nobody deter me or stop me from having my time. The people who, you know, are not around anymore, I wish everybody the best. I wish y'all happiness. I wish y'all success. I wish y'all everything that God has for y'all. Everybody can't go on your journeys with you. And you have to realize that sometimes we be holding people against their will and against God's will for us to let them be. You know, sometimes you care, sometimes you don't. But I'm starting to see and realize, like, you know, God do things for his purpose and his reason. Because everybody's not going to be able to go with you on your missions and your journeys. Some people that seem like they're down for the ride, but then they don't want to be there. They just want to be in the passenger seat or in the driver's seat of things that you accomplish. And just to say, like, you know, hey, look at us. But the trial and the tribulation was on the individual who had to go through the trial and the tribulation, like myself. All this stuff is life lessons that's necessary, that's needed. You know, I speak with my parents often. I talk to my father. I talk to my mother. I ask them questions about things. And what would they do in my situation? And I talk to my brothers, Sugardale. I talk to Rob. I talk to my boy Will. You know, and I ask them questions. You know, well, how would you deal with this situation? You know, and it's good to have a different insight. Some of my homegirls, I ask them questions. I ask them. You know, Keisha. I ask Sonya sometimes. I ask Jennifer. I ask Erica. I ask a whole lot of people. Like I try to get advice from both sides, male and female, just to kind of get a perspective of how they would handle things, how they would deal with certain things. And I appreciate it. You know, Alicia, she helps out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Keisha, she helps out a whole lot. You know, Elle helps out a lot. You know, and just, you know, people of that nature, like, they've been there, like, you know, talking to my cousin Heart of the Streets and, you know, some of my old, you know, cousins and street buddies and things like that. I just get, you know, like, man, help me out. Help me, you know, give me an idea. Jigga, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys and shout out to the ladies. Like, I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate it. We sometimes don't always agree. Sometimes we agree to disagree, and that's cool. We individuals and we human. So, you know, we're not going to always see eye to eye. As long as there's a mutual respect and mutual understanding that, you know, we can see it differently, and that's cool, you know. But I'm just thankful that I'm able to walk and learn that in time that I have to learn how to not do things through emotion. I have to do things with logic. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best way to deal with things. Logical. It has to make sense. So, like I say, man, don't let emotion make decisions for you. If you feel like you're in a position where you angry and you finna crash out, man, stop, 10 seconds, breathe, inhale, exhale, and just calm down and look at the perspective and look at the situation from a all around picture, like the pluses, the minuses, you know, the risk and the rewards. And that's how you should look at things logically. And that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing everything from logic. Like, yeah, I might have put myself behind the 8 ball a little bit with the little situation from last week, but guess what? I still wouldn't change what I said and what I did, because at the end of the day, it's about respect. I'm not gonna let nobody belittle me or make me feel less of who I am based on some shit about some paper shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. Cause these motherfuckers gave these cunts motherfucking shit that they can do, and I had to sit here and deal with the shit that they sign up for. I didn't agree to any of this shit. I didn't sign up for any shit. I co-parent with these people, but they don't want to co-parent. They want shit this way, and then still expect me to do extra shit outside of the agreement. No, fuck y'all hoes. I'm finna do this shit the way these people told me to do. Pay my shit, get the fuck out my face. Don't call my phone, don't ask me for shit. Make that shit work. So like I said, it's 2024, man. We on new shit, man. That old shit in the past, man. We leaving that shit behind. I'm going present and future. I don't care about what happened behind me. Only thing I want to do is get this appeal accepted, get my shit overturned, get all my shit back, so I can be toting stupid ass guns. So when a motherfucker play with me, I'll blow their brains. I'll shoot through their fucking engine block. But at the end of the day, I might get it all back a billionfold, because God got me. So this is Hood Tales with ConeHead. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like and notification bell for updates and things of that nature. And then shit, you know, fuck everybody who fuck with me. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all support. You know, keep going. We trying to get to 1,000. You know, I'm trying to get a rack 8. You know what I'm saying? God's willing, it happens. And to those who don't rock with me, you know what to do. If I catch it down bad, I put that barrel in your mouth, nigga. Pray to who? Pray to God, because he the only one gonna save you. And I'm out.
I will. My emotions on my sleeves, you know what I'm saying? That shit, yo. I always been like that my whole life. If I fuck with you, I'm all the way out there. If I don't fuck with you, I don't mind you knowing I don't fuck with you. Breaking down the kid coke, I ain't never seen a boat. Cause I got circumcised thinking I'ma need a load. Booby here, shoulda hit the top of your medulla. From a scooter with a Bruger, I don't think he even need a scope. Attending college been a goal that I'm after. Evaded doing life without parole, wearing shackles. I'm only fucking with what matters. A washed up rapper talking trash doesn't matter. Front windshield of the car when it shatters. My nigga brains blowed out, laying in my lap. Told God take me, everybody blame me. Praying till I'm prayed out, won't bring them back. They say my life is amazing. Funny, been a question, kinda wonder how I made it. Forrest Gump and I got something in common. The world treats you different. We ain't booted up on Miley, we don't do shrooms. All we do is pass gas, loud as Q2. Twin turbo 911, make it boom boom. We in all black, my mechanic make the tool move. Say you sip lean, yeah I do too. I ain't tryna hit your cup, nigga, do you? I'm Michael Jackson, I'm reincarnated. I channel this spirit like Ali the greatest. Medicinal marijuana, am I medicated? Aerosmith jaded. She look like Nala when she got on top of me. I gazed in her eyes and responded, can we go half on the baby? Broke another fingernail, scratching on my back. Navel to the ceiling when I'm pushing on a pelvis. See my tattoo of Elvis when I'm tearing up a cat. She tell I'm a perfect imperfection. My craft has been perfected and I just need affection. Emotionally, I'm an introvert, but it come off as aggression. No one understand me and everybody can't be slow. It's refreshing to find someone who think like me, so I can't be wrong. I'm a perfect imperfection and I don't find interest in the radio. Sometimes I get high, watch the time pass by like away we go. Is it okay to cry when you dying inside? Seem like codeine is the one thing that help take my mind from the flame in my brain with the full clip. Drake saying Gates do his thing, he on bullshit. All you other niggas rap about this bullshit. Studio on drugs when you get all in your feelings. Look into your eyes, nigga, you ain't never living. Always talking cooking dope, nigga, ever had heartache? Ever lost money learning how to cook all base? Ever grind hard trying to pay for your lawyer? Get them paid off and you still go to jail, and the bitch that you love don't pick up when you call her. Fuckin' with your nigga when you get out in your dogger. Go on with your move with a nigga, you don't argue. Came here to die in the game, I'm retarded. No one's got a name, I ain't know what to call him. I'm a 3-way to call, chopping gave me a 5. bust your pants, but with me you got a brother. Malachi, Chris Bright, Arts and Trap. Cousin Lil Quick telling me he wanna rap. Uptown B's at the White House administration. Get the paper, had to see Teresa and scrap. When the seatbelt strap, make it hard to lean back. Sitting up straight in the cars with the shades on. Young 7 with the Jets and now my main man gone. I was doing time up in Rivers when he came home. Now I'm waiting on a nigga for the get out of line. No drive by, we jump out and dump where you grind. Excuse me, I meant to say where you spend time. You too scared to hustle, you just wasting time. I used to spend nights with Khalil and Jaquincy. Now his brother fuck with the ones who against me. Stop making threats cause I swear I hate living. You say you don't like me, well shut up or kill me. Well shut up or kill me. You say you don't like me, well shut up or kill me. Bitch, shut up or kill me. I'm a perfect imperfection, my craft has been perfected and I just need affection. Emotionally, I'm an introvert, but it come off as aggression. No one understand me and everybody can't be slow. It's refreshing to find some old thing like me, so I can't be wrong. I'm a perfect imperfection and I don't find interest in the radio. Sometimes I get high, watch the time pass by like away we go. Is it okay to cry when you dying inside? Like codeine is the one thing that helped take my mind from the line.